Anyone for some pre-season? Thought not. Still gonna be here. So here we are at Dragon Trail Seaside, not Gardens. By far the worst of the two in my opinion, but that's just my opinion. You've got Ash in the booth tonight for a 20 lap race round Dragon Trail. And for Division 2 for GTS this season, they're going to be in different cars each week. So tonight, as you can see, they're in, I think it's hill climb cars. It's a Subaru WRX Isle of Man Time Attack. So what this car has, it has DRS at the drop of a hat. That's just when it's going a straight line. As Lord Smalley sets qualifying away. So just to go through the calendar just whilst we're waiting for qualifying to get underway, and which cars people are going to use. As Mick is the first one out onto the circuit for qualifying. So next week is going to be Nürburgring. Any German Group 3 car. Apparently it's a 15-minute quali and 6-lap race. I wonder if that's Nürburgring or Nordschleife, I don't know. We'll see. Spa is going to be in the DBR9 GT1. Red Bull Ring will be the Mazda Roadster. The long Kyoto track is going to be any Group 4. They're good fun little cars to drive, the Group 4s. Especially the Beamer. Scuba is going to be a go-kart. Yeah, boring. Suzuka will be Super Formula. Laguna Seca will be any American Group 3. So the Corvette will more than likely come out to play. Blue Moon Speedway will be American Group 3 NASCAR. And then Goodwood will be a Beetle. Or a Porsche, depending on how you feel. So there we have it, there's where there's now Mick will go on to his lap and see the DRS is open. He heads into turn 1 and he's off already. And so is Illicit Power. Only Robot makes his way around the corner. Let's watch him now as he heads up towards the first hairpin of the lap. There he goes, gets round the corner. First sector he sets at 33.613. There he goes, just about getting his way through the corner as he heads now down to the second of 3 hairpins on the lap. Actually manages to get round there quite nicely. It's a 105.3 middle sector. Look at that through the Grim of Death chicane. Very, very good slide. They're heading through the final corner now. As now he heads up towards the start-finish line and he's opening gambit. He's looking like a 141. 141.1 exactly. Stig goes faster. Danny goes quick, 140.0. Okay, so it hasn't recognised Robot's lap. Okay. So Jando there goes third fastest. We've got illicit power after that slide into turn 1. Mick is even slower. Here comes Formula 2 runner-up Josu. His first GTS race, goes 5th fastest. Got a funny feeling might have missed the turning for turn 1, quite possibly. Here comes the man, the myth, more than myth, Fuller. Set to 143.5 and goes 3rd fastest. Yeah, that's alright, I suppose. There is 3 Division 1 drivers. There's one of them. There's Likala, who is just setting a slow lap time. All 2 viewers that are there, please vote on the best livery. Oh, hello, Ben, I think. Please vote on best livery. Ooh, good lap time there from Liam. Ben, when you see all the liveries, please vote on the best livery. There goes Nika and he's rally sliding through the final corner. So there's Danny's livery. There it is. Very, very interesting livery it is. There's Stiggy's, the German of the group. There's Robots as he gets the Grim Chicane of Death completely wrong. Next one is Illicit Power. Special Division. I believe they're related to Joy Division. There it is. Nick's livery. It's a car of many colours. Who thinks that is the best livery? Please vote at some point. Please tonight at some point. Next one is Jando, another one of the Scotsmen. And yes, because he's Scottish, he needs subtitles. I have confirmed this. Next one is Fuller. He's doing his usual party trick. You can't see his livery, but I will come back to him in the race so you can see it. As Joe goes 8th fastest. There's Nicholas, he's just nicked Robot's livery because he's a common thief. Smallies again you'll have to see in the race, and Animate. As now then, here comes Danny. He goes 2/10 purple first sector. Now heads down into the hairpin. He's going to break at about 100-metre board, I'd reckon. Goes half a second purple. He now goes through the grim chicane of death. Stig, look at that! Getting a massive slide on. As he heads through the final corner. And now Danny goes faster, and that is going to be pole by the looks of it. Let's see, can Robot improve his time? Well, we have one vote for Danny's livery, and it is Mr. Bagpuss. Hello, Mr. Bag. There are certain liveries, Mr. Bagpuss, that you have to see. Which one do you think is the worst one as well? There's Liam, he set 4th fastest time. Good on you, sir. Like I said, Mr. Bag, please let me know what the worst livery is when you see it, as well as the best one. So far, though, we've got one vote for Danny. There's Mick's livery. I know he's nicked this. He hasn't created this. He was threatening to run another livery, with him being who he is. But he hasn't, to be fair. There's Mr. Joe heading towards us. I can't quite see the livery. I will go through them, Danny. I will go through them when the race gets going. Sorry, Danny. Ben. I will go through them when they're in the race, because there's some of them in the pit lane. We can't see them just at this stage. But the ones I can go through, there's Danny's. There it is. There is Stiggy's. He says he's Dutch, but we all know he's actually the German. There he goes. And it's the end of the qualifiers, so I will come through the order of people once the race is settled down. So there we have it. 10 Isle of Man time attacks. 11. It does look smart. Mr. Joe's does look smart indeed. As now we wait for the 5 red lights. We'll go with Stiggy. Sights out, and away we go. Stig gets the better start off the line from Danny. There's Robot tucking into... I was about to say tucking into third as he goes into turn 1. He gets himself ahead of Danny. So there's a change for second spot straight away. Illicit Power there coming through in 4th spot. There's his livery just whilst we've got a chance to drink it in. There's a battle for the lead, and Robot is working his way around the outside of Stig. There's a little bit of contact. All's fair in love and war. And who's that? There's 3 people off in the gravel. It's Fuller, Mick and Jotajosu. Right, so let's take in some of the 3 other liveries. So here's Smallies, as they're all slowing down, except Lika, who is... Look at that! Oh, Lika, he is my hero. Although he has just nicked Robot's livery, I will say that. So there's Smallie's livery. It looks, quite frankly, ghastly. There's Mr. T's livery. It is an anime livery. As we know, he likes an anime livery of 5. There it is. It's very anime. So out front we've got the 3 protagonists. So there's Stig, Robot and Danny, all in the top 3. All just running away straight away. They're now heading to the bottom hairpin. So Stig leads from Robot, from Danny, top 3. Next is Illicit Power. He's running a very comfortable 4th. There's Fuller, who's got all of the penalties because that's the way he rolls. It does. There's Fuller's livery, by the way, Mr. Bag, or as we like to know him, Mr. Ivor. There it is. It's very Foster's. It's very, very Australian. Meaning that more than likely in the next few minutes it's going to be upside down. As he now works his way through the grim chicane of death. Oh, nope, he's got it wrong. Oh, he hit the inside wall. Caught that on film, Mr. Fuller. There's Mick and his multicoloured car of livery as he now looks down the inside of Fuller. There he goes, that's for 5th spot. Now we've got Jotajosu and Jando going side by side here. Yeah, he I know for a fine fact he didn't make it, because this is Fuller, and the only reason he's created this is because of a certain person who we all know who likes a drink of that certain water, Smalley. As Joe just keeps on the track just about. Meanwhile, here's Smalley and Tay with plenty of multicolours going on. As Joe just about gets going again. So the first one is Danny. He gets the first vote of best livery as Tay goes down the inside of Smalley. They don't really want to get involved in the others' racing, they're just wanting a battle. Yes, it is about as Australian as David Beckham because it's brewed by Scottish in Newcastle. You're quite right on that one. A bit like how the Irish come over to England and claim that it's not the proper Guinness because it's not as strong as it is over in Ireland. And all I have to say to that is potato. So there goes Licola. So Stiggy out front is actually now pulled away. So I'm just going to focus in on the battle for second place right now. Danny has got ahead of Mr. Robot, or as he likes to be commonly known as, Girly Hans Elliott. Now heading down towards the bottom hairpin. I'm just going to exit and re-enter so then we can do some onboardy stuff. So let's watch from Robot's perspective. Heading through the grim chicane of death. Oh, he just about holds on. Ben, which one do you think's the best livery? If you go Danny, it makes life very, very easy. Because then he wins. As they now head across the line, Danny's starting to pull away from Robot. There is Mr. Illicit. And his special division, which, like I say, is a take on Joy division. There's Mick in fifth, a very lonely fifth. I'm surprised he's even racing. So now we've got a 3-car battle for 6. We've got Mr. Scotsman, who needs subtitles. Oh, he's off. He's off. As now that moves Smalley and Tay up to 6th and 7th places. Now we have battle between Jando and Fuller. Now as he holds on. Brilliant side. Licola left the room, he's got bored. He's got bored of the car quite clearly. It's not like Licola to ever leave a room. Hello Licola, you are my hero, Mr. Finn. In Finnish, curb means guts. Meanwhile, we've got Jando and Volley still at play. There's Josie. He's still there. He's still going. Oh, here we go. So this is going to be interesting. So we've got Robot into the pit lane. Interesting. Interesting there from Robot. Possibly doing a 3. Because he's only on lap 5. Where he pitted. Meanwhile, now we've got Smalley and Tay. Still at large. Smalley! And he puts the Subaru in its natural terrain. That's the dirt. Yes, Smalley, I caught it on camera. Cannot wait for him to come back. As Smalley now looks to the inside of Tay, heading into the bottom hairpin. Didn't quite get past, digs in from second place. Even Danny out from, so now heading through the grim chicane of death. They take it nicely, but Smalley's now just dropping off the back of Tay. There's Jando, there's Fuller hitting the wall. Starting to like that natural habitat of the wall. Anyone who knows Smalley, Mr. Bagpuss, we all know that he is a mystery. He also is, right now, claimed to be very, very smart because he's learned some of the Discord code that Robot puts in, or some of the commands. Which for Smalley is an achievement, seeing as he doesn't do technology. Kinda. So, a bit of inside information about Fuller. Dunk Dunk. He has been drinking. And I can tell you exactly what he's been drinking. He's been drinking Pernod. Yes, you heard me right, he was drinking Pernod. Meaning he's very, very drunk. Oh dear. Danny's going very slowly, so I suspect he has hit the wall. The grim chicane of death. There goes Liam, he gets through. Good job. And yes, please do, Mr. Bagpuss and Ben, please debate that Dunk Dunk, aka Fuller, has been drinking Pernod. That's Pernod. So please discuss. Oh, Illicit Power and Danny are just making their way to the pit lane. There's Stig, now clear in the lead. There goes Tay. Now he's in second spot. Smalley's pitted. Ooh, interesting. Very interesting. And do you know what else also goes well with Pernod? A hangover the next day. So, there goes Tay, he's second right now. I've got a funny feeling he's trying to do a one-stop here. Because he's short-shifting like crazy. It'd be very ambitious from the taster. He's actually set the fastest lap of the race, 140.1. I get the feeling he's not trying very hard, AJ. Look, he's actually short shifting. He's trying to do one stop. I've figured this out. He is doing one stop. It'd be a very different strategy. The only guy to try it is Robot now is coming under pressure from Danny and into turns 1 and 2. Danny just dropped back a little bit. Well, I don't don't know if he's blindfolded. Ask him. There goes Liam in 5th. Smalley now in 6th. He's got a little bit of room back to the mix there. There's Jando. There's the can of not very Australian alcohol, which claims to be Australian. And he's off. And he just about recovers it before the Subaru goes into its natural terrain of the gravel. Yes, AJ, it does have DRS. Well spotted. There he goes. And he's properly sliding it. He's doing a proper Colin McRae through the gravel. And there's Joe still going. So there comes Stiggy. Still first. Tay still going on his route of one stop. And still has his natural knack of eating tyres alive. I don't know what you mean, AJ. So now we're going to go to the battle for 3rd. Robot has Danny sniffing all over him. Does it? I don't think it does. That's naturally offensive to Ford Focuses to say that the Subaru looks like the front end of a Ford Focus. I think that's one of the uglier ones anyways. So now here comes Robot, and Danny is trying to keep close attendance. Now heading down into the bottom hairpin. Oh, Danny just brushes the wall a little bit. Oh, who's heading off there? Tay. Oh no, I know what's happened. Tay's run out of fuel. Yeah, Tay's run out of fuel. He's not made the one-stop work. It's naturally spluttered to death. As Robot pits for the second time, he's committed to the 3-stop. Would you, Adam and Eve it? This will put Illicit Power into a podium spot right now. He's keeping his nose clean, and he is 3rd. He is a natural 3rd on merit. As Tay finally makes the pit lane. No, I heard it was that's a Castle stint. Castle's always a one to run out of fuel. I wonder if Castle is watching. He'll be proud that he's got a mention for running out of fuel. Oh, you don't see the car getting refueled. Interesting. He got a full tank of fuel, but he is going to go right to the very back. Here is Maximus. Alright, so you tried to do the one-stop and you failed miserably at it. And you're doing it again. I can see you short-shifting already. Although that lap is the fastest lap I've ever seen round Dragon Trail. 2 minutes, 53 seconds. Wow. So, there's Stig. He's now got a 16-second lead back to Danny in 2nd spot. There he goes. Next across is Illicit Power. He's still 3rd. who right now is on track for his first OFR podium as it stands at the minute. So keep going, Lissa, you're doing a good job there, pal. Next is Robot, he's in 4th spot. He's got Mr. Small behind him. And closing up. There he goes. Next is Mick, sorry. That would be offensive to Fuller if I called him Mick. He really would find it offensive. Being compared to a ginger. There goes Mick there, he's in 6th spot. Next is Jando, who likes to put the Subaru in its natural habitat of the grass and gravel and all that kind of thing. There's Fuller in 8th in his fast travelling can of alcohol. There's Joe in 9th. We all know Robot is a thief. He nicks liveries. If he made that one, then I will pay £20 out of Smalley's wallet, which is quite a lot in it because he earns £250,000 a year to Smalley. So if Robot made that himself, I will pay £20 out of Smalley's wallet. If not, I'll have £20 out of Smalley's wallet regardless. Because that's a very, very special thing to get, is £20 out of Smalley's wallet. Seeing as it's absolutely slammed shut. There's Tay, so is he still short shifting? My answer would be yes. Yep, he's still short shifting. Ah, right, okay, so he didn't. So I'll have £20 out of Smalley's wallet then. Regardless. So there's Stiggy. Is he coming into the pit lane? You bet your bottom dollar that he is. There's Danny. He's coming through in 2nd spot. He's going to take the lead temporarily while Stig is in the pit lane. Illicit's still 3rd and he's still doing a very, very good job here. Although he does have the default Robot closing in on him. Said he's fastest lap of the race last time round to 40.6. There's Smalley in 5th. Look at him. Look at him go. Oh, it's 11-all between Sean Murphy and Judd Trump in the World Snooker Championship. Ooh, that's going to be heading to a 13-12, he predicts. Because, you know, reasons. As we've got some more pitters, it's Fuller and Dunk Dunk. Sorry, Fuller and Dunk Dunk, it's the same person. Fuller and Joe pitting. And here comes Tay, still on his wave fuel saving. As Danny now pits from the lead. Robot has now passed Illicit Power. for third place. There goes Steggy, retakes the lead. Question is, how big is that lead going to be? It's not going to be as big as it was before. That's only about 6 seconds, so Danny gets his skates on. Could make this an interesting old race as Smalley and Illicit now come in. So he's got 6 seconds. It's now Robot in second. What's happened there? Danny's made a mistake because now no, Robot is in second, but he does have to pit again. But he now has every chance of jumping Illicit now. Danny there getting a full-on slide coming out of the Grim Chicane. This Robot properly sliding, hanging the car out to dry. There he goes. Robot, there's a pit lane line there. So he should be about to claim third place. Where is Liam? He is heading into the final corner now. The job's going to be done. Yep, there's a fuel. He's done it. There's Illicit now in fourth. He's got Mick closing up. This could be a bit of a battle to watch. These two, so keep an eye on that. Tay still on his life of saving fuel. Although he is starting to... looks like he's attacking a bit more. He still needs to do a bit of fuel saving though, in my opinion. Nope, let's have a look at it. Let's judge. No, you're right, Bagpuss. I agree. It doesn't make sense. It is weird. And thank you very much for that. You've now set off my OCD. Because you want it to look exactly the same on both sides. In my very, very humble opinion. No, Tay's given up on the one stop. So now we're going to go back to the battle for fifth with Illicit Power and Smalley. Yeah, I reckon so. Just to show off, as you know, he does. Because, you know, reasons. The Smalley now tries to lock down the inside of Illicit and he doesn't quite get the move done. As now Smalley is trying to attack into the Grim Chicane. Go on board with Smalley, see? Getting the stick. Whilst we look at the very unsymmetrical lines, he's done it. There goes the DRS. So there we go, job done for Smalley, up to 4th. Let's see how Tay does on his attacking for fast lap. Well, wouldn't you know, he's 2/10 purple first sector. Yes, I know which one you mean, the swimming pool. Yeah, it does actually, that's a fair point. Except the track I feel is a little bit wider than what it is at Monaco, as the Americans say. So now let's see Tay's lap as he goes 6/10 purple, I think that is. Can't see from here because I'm blind. Now heads into the final corner. This is going to be some lap time. 39.1, ladies and gentlemen. You were saying back, Puss? Yep. So apparently Racer Tay will be mightily hacked off that Racer Tay stole the fastest lap from the final few laps. Yeah, quite possibly. There's now Joe and Fuller fighting now for 8th place. Let's keep an eye on this battle. Let's go on board with Fuller going into first turn. Looks down the inside of Joe and gets him. Oh, he's actually realised what DRS is. That's impressive, Fuller, seeing as half the time he doesn't know what his actual name is. Plus the fact that Fuller is a hobbit. And no, he actually genuinely is a hobbit. He is genuinely 2 foot tall. Look at that, he's getting the slide on. As now Joe is trying to work his way back past. Get the camera right eventually. And Joe has worked his way past. Now looking down into the bottom hairpin, Fuller's getting back through. Look at this. As Tay now comes back into the pit lane. sure he's doing there. As now Stig makes his way to the line for the last time, heads round the final corner. As there he comes. Good job, Stig. Well done to the German. Second place there for Danny. Nice job. Robot in the very, very unoriginal livery. Heads through to third spot. So there he comes across the line. Good job. Smalley next across the line for fourth. Because he's out of fuel, that's what it will be. Next will be Illicit Power. Good job. Yeah, you're right, he won't. Although he has nipped past Mick for sixth, which is interesting. Side to the final corner, and there he comes for sixth. There he goes. Here comes Mick, seventh place. Here's Joe's come through for a battle in eighth place. Here he comes. Good job. Here's Fuller across the line in ninth, hello. And there we go. Jando's the last one through in 10th. Well, there we go. So, the winner of the best livery, seems there's only one person who voted, and that's Danny. So there we go. Nice job from everybody. And the first race at D2 will be next Wednesday. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye for now.